What's up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Figure since I'm having PlayStation 3 issues, might as well just go ahead and play some on the Xbox. Wait. No. 3 out of 3 races complete. 1 out of 3, alright. So I did that. Alright, let's knock out New York and the other one. See how that goes. I'm still a little salty at the fact that I can't even find... The controller doesn't work with PlayStation 2 games, but it works on PlayStation with PlayStation 3. I don't know why the PlayStation 3 does that. I don't remember it doing that before when I would play PlayStation 2 games. They never had it where I had to press the home button to play a game. I just find that weird. It's like Sony be on some old weird stuff with their consoles, man. I don't even get how there's a comparison between the both of them, and it's like, fam, there ain't no comparison. Like, if you ask me, Xbox is leading the console race. It's no disrespect. I'm saying PlayStation 2 was probably Sony's, like, that was like their like top tier gaming moment, was them saying, hey, let's come out with the PlayStation 2. Like, I don't think there will be any console that'll be able to top the PlayStation 2, but the PlayStation 3, man, I don't know. Comparing it to the Xbox 360, nah. Like, don't get me wrong, it's dope that the PlayStation, well, at least the one that I have, can play PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games, and you don't have to worry about it, being compatible. Like, you could just play it. Because I had a gang of games that I could play on the PlayStation 3, and it was like PlayStation 2 games. Back then, I just find it weird where it's like, the controller support. It's like, fam, you have to have an original PlayStation 3 controller, I feel like. Because I do not remember, and I think that's what it was. It's like me and my sister had a dog at the time, and when I gave her the PlayStation 3, he ended up chewing through the controller. I'm trying to think, maybe that retro store. Next time I go to that retro store, if I remember to, I'm going to see if they got any PlayStation 3 controllers, because if they do, I'm about to just go up there and just get one. Debating on whether or not I should keep this one that I already have. I mean, I like the controller. I just wish that, I think when I play PlayStation 3 games, then I'll just use the wired controller. But with PlayStation 2, then I just wish they had that cord. And I'm trying to, like, look for that cord, and I can't even find that cord. Dang. I didn't even mean to do that. My fault, OG. How you look backwards? I guess you could just do it that way. Y button. But yeah, I've been wanting to play, I didn't just want to play any Forza. I didn't care which Forza it was. I was going to download Forza Motorsport 7 on my PC, but then my PC started acting weird, and I think it had a lot to do with the fact that I was downloading that game, because it's a pretty big game. So I think if I do end up downloading Forza Motorsport 7 again, I don't even know why I uninstalled it. I had to have been like raging on that game or something, because I don't know why I uninstalled it. But I'm like, at least I got this. Forza Motorsport 1, 2, and 3. And 4. Knock this race out. Man, I done raced on this track so many different times with Gran Turismo and now Forza. It's like, dang, bro. There's more tracks out there, even if you guys gotta create some like random tracks. It's crazy how it's like, this is just a track you see all the time, and then it's like with the other tracks, you don't really see them that much. It's like, dang, bro. know if I was a professional racer, because I just know that they'll... Wait a minute, is this that track? I don't think this is that track. I think this is a different track. Yeah, I think this is a different track. Never mind. I got my tracks confused with one another. But that's what I was going to say. If I was a professional racer, I still would play, like, the arcade racing games. I feel like because people would be all like, you know, if I'm like a professional racer or somebody, they're all like, oh, he needs to play the like Gran Turismo. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna be playing Forza. Oh no, wait a minute, this is that track. I think they just changed up that beginning part, but yeah, this is that track. I was about to say, I was like, I feel like you race on this track more enough. You don't even need to know the name. You just can just tell, like, yep, this is that track. I wonder what Microsoft's thought process though. I wish they did like a biography show showing like how all the like famous video games got created, because I definitely would like to see an episode about either Midnight Club, Gran Turismo. I feel like they would Gran Turismo would probably be a whole season. I feel like Forza and Midnight Club, I feel like Forza would be like a 30-minute episode. Midnight Club will probably be like a 1-hour episode, and then Gran Turismo will probably be like the series, not series, but season finale. It'd be like a 1 hour and a half or something, if not a movie. Well, yeah, I guess an hour and a half. Like it'll probably. But see, then you gotta eliminate the commercials. So yeah, I feel like you add commercials, it's still gonna be a TV show, even if it is an hour and a half. It sounds like them cars be right there behind me. Like, I can hear their engines and stuff, and I be wanting to speed, and it's like, dang, bro. And then you turn and look, and they're not even there. I mean, or at least they are, but they're, like, far back. It's funny, though, how I feel like people will call this a simcade, and I feel like the only reason why they call it that is because I feel like the controls is a little bit easier, but it's like this, I feel like would be like peak performance from a car. Good brakes, good turning. You know, it's like all you just pretty much gotta do is just start the car and start driving. So it's like, really, is it a simcade, or is it like what overall a person would want from their car? Because I'm saying, like, if it came down between like a car in here or a car in Gran Turismo, it's no disrespect to Gran Turismo, but I think I would want a car from here. The braking seems good. It doesn't, you know, slam on the brakes and your car is still going. Like, that's not, no, I don't want no car that's gonna do some stuff like that. It's kind of misleading. They call it like a simcade, but it's like, bam, it's overall what you would want from your car. You established a relationship with Brembo, modified brakes, upgrades. Speaking of brakes, dang, it's 85 degrees outside, bro. Knock those ones out. Is that it? Oh, I gotta switch the cars. I was about to say, I'm like, fam, so like what, I can't do the race now? I mean, that's weird. Let's do this race. I think afterwards I am going to play. I'll figure it out. What's the battery on here? Battery is still good. I put these batteries in a long time ago. Can I not exit? What's going on? They can't say it and be like, yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, you can't say some old dumb stuff where it's all like, oh, maybe it's the controller. This is an Xbox 360. It's an official Xbox 360 controller at that. I ain't hearing that. See, it's like Gran Turismo. The car has still been going. Okay, it's like you can't hear the cars no more. I think that might have a lot to do with that, because I feel like my driving skills then got a little bit. I think that's the thing though. It's like you play a game that's a little bit more difficult than another game, but they're still like it falls in that same genre. Yeah, I feel like that it's easier, you know, when you play the other games. Maybe, or just, you know, Forza is just an easy game to play, but I feel like my skill level then got a little bit better with racing games. Especially when you got like, especially doing them eventless races on Gran Turismo, where, you know, the suggested level for the cars should be like 600. I'm out there using the cars like 700. See, and that's another thing that I like about hold on for a second. That I like about Xbox, the Xbox 360. I'm gonna show it here in a moment after this race. But it's like it's just, if people, even back then and even now, it's like the Xbox. You know, people, they can always like say that the PlayStation 5 would be a better console, but I'm like, the Xbox can do so much. I mean, if we're talking visuals, then yeah, maybe the PlayStation might be better, but if we talking gameplay and, you know, overall like which console I'm gonna be sitting on for a while, like, yeah, bro, Xbox by far. That goes for the original Xbox. I mean, I would have to say, yeah, PlayStation 2 definitely beat out the original Xbox, because I definitely like the PlayStation 2 controllers more than the Xbox controller. The Xbox controller is just, it's bulky. That's why I've been playing these games on the 360, because I'm like, it's just, you know, the controls feel better. But let me just show you guys real quick, right? So I'm getting ready to take the game out the console. It sends you back to the main menu. Other than like within PlayStation, you take the game, old game out of the console, it just freezes. Or not so much as like, we're not freeze, but it still be showing you playing the game, but then it's like you can't do nothing. Trips me out, man. With like, you know, people, they be trying to compare both consoles, and it's like, bro, all I'm saying is that, you know, if it came down between, I think this would be my lineup for consoles. PlayStation 2. Well, I mean, yeah, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and then the Xbox Series X. I skipped the Xbox One because it's like, it might as well be the Xbox Series X, just a better visuals and frame rate and all that stuff. Gameplay is better. But man, and I'm telling you, like, if all the games that I have right now, like on console, if all these games had existed on PC, bro, I don't even think I would have consoles anymore. I think I would just, I would sell my consoles and just stick with playing on the gaming PC. I'm probably ain't gonna have no more memory or anything, but hey. I wish it was like that. You would think that companies would do that, like, oh, we know we make bank off of the games that we used to sell back in the day. But they're like, nah, let's just go ahead and sell half of a video game, but make sure we give them a battle pass along with it. So on top of the game that they're paying for, then you gotta also pay for a battle pass. You always see the people that make that post where they were like, men used to go on war. I'm like, yeah, video games used to be fun. You would think all the money that Microsoft be making, it's like, dang. You would think they would be like, oh, okay, we're going to like re-release these games, all the old classic Xbox 360 games. I mean, all of them, not some of them, all of them. They should be definitely working on a lot of different games to add to the backwards compatible section. I definitely be playing these games, like all the Xbox 360 games I buy. If I could, I would play them all on my Xbox Series X. I could have eliminated getting the 360. Then again, though, it's like I do like the 360 because you don't have to install games. The updates you have to, but not the games. It's like, I feel like that companies, they realize that they did something, like, they call it a mistake, but we call it, like, the best thing that could have happened to gaming, and it's like, I feel like that they had the idea of, like, how can we have it where they just install the games, and they're all like, oh, well, next console, that's what we're gonna have them do. They probably were trying to do some, well, I mean, then again, yeah, you could buy games digitally back then on the 360 and stuff, so they had the idea, then they was like, well, how can we make more of that? It's like, oh, we just have it where it's like, even if you do buy the game on disc, you still gonna have to install it. I just find that so weird, bro. I find that one of the weirdest things ever in gaming. You buy the game, you buy a physical copy of a game, and you still have to install it. I'm telling you, like, the people that used to play video games back then, like, I'm talking like 20, 30, plus years ago. Like, I know my parents, they would probably be looking at video games now, and they'd be like, that's just too much. It's just too much work. You have to install the game, install an update. Then you might get home from work, you just try and play the game, then you got another update. Then the servers might be down, so then you can't even play the game. That's just some weird stuff, man. That's why a lot of games nowadays need to be offline. They don't need to have no online servers. Two games that were big on that is Destiny and The Division. Them are two games where it's like, I like those games, but I just don't like the fact where it's like, if I want to play it one night, I gotta wait for the server stuff to go through, and then I'm able to play the game. And I'm like, fam, I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't spent all this money on this game. I should be able to play it anytime I want to. Dang, $60,000 for that race? What cars do I got? I don't own these cars? I thought I owned them. Let's go ahead and go with that. CCR. I think, yeah, I do own these, yeah. Tomorrow, I'm wondering tomorrow gonna be in the 70s, because if so, I'm like, dang, bruh. About time. Nope. Well, it's gonna be 80. It ain't gonna be, but still, that shit's still hot, man. I ain't trying to have it where I don't want it being 80. I don't want it being 70. I wish it was like 50 degrees and snowing outside. I'll take snow than hot weather any day of the week. It's crazy how it's like I'm born during the summer, so you think, okay, summer baby, he's gonna like the summer. Nah. Only time I like the summer is when I was in school and I had summer vacations. Other than that, and it's like, you know, you get older and you're an adult, summer is just summer. It ain't even that, it's just another, you know, just few months in the year. It's like summer goes from summer vacation to just, yeah, it's just, now you gotta look at it as a season. You ain't got no unless you become a teacher. Other than that, it's like, I wonder if that's something I feel like I should have asked my teachers when I was in school. I'm like, do you guys come to work during the summer? Because if so, I'm like, man, what's it like? You a teacher, you ain't got no students. It's like, what's the point? If so, I'm like, no, if I was a teacher, I'm calling out during the summer. I'm going on a trip. Going on a 2.5 month trip to visit my parents. They were like, don't your parents live out here in Washington? I'm like, yeah, and I was trying to find the lap thing. I'm like, bro, how many laps do I gotta do? I mean, I look everywhere besides the bottom left corner. You can tell this is Vegas. The amount of times I've been, well, I've only been to Vegas twice. I've only been to Vegas twice. I was thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. It's like you could just like you could go there just one time, and then afterwards, like trust me, like Vegas will stick with you. Like it's one of those places where it's like it would be hard to forget Vegas. Not so much as like you're gonna see like a lot of weird stuff. Like you are gonna see a lot of weird stuff in Vegas, but there ain't gonna be things that's gonna like stick out. Like I guarantee and I promise you, a lot of the things that you'll see in Vegas is most likely, if you was a world star hip hop kid growing up, you most likely it ain't gonna be that much of a difference. Vegas is just pretty much like that weird part of the internet. Like you go there, you don't even really need to be there, but yeah, you know, you go there and it's pretty much taking a gamble. Honestly, I feel like that's like the best possible way of describing Vegas. It's like it's a weird part of the internet, and you're pretty much taking a gamble. I'm trying to think of all the other states. Like, how would I be able to describe? I feel like that's honestly I can't think of no other states. I'm trying to think. Washington. If I can say anything about Washington, Washington is pretty much Tumblr. Like it's probably somewhat active, but it's just probably just people just coming by to just, you know, visit, see what what's going on. I guess if you're going there for the first time, or if you haven't been here before, but it's like there ain't a whole lot. There's like some places to go to, and that's about it. But it's like places that you know about. I feel like that's a good way of describing Washington too. Washington is just a real life Tumblr. That wasn't the final? Huh. Alright. Bro, this car ain't got no turning control. You turn and it's like, that's it. It's over with. There we go. See what else I can play. It's just weird where it's like I get trophies in video games, but it don't hit like how I think, because I ain't never gotten no trophy in real life. So I think once I do that, get some sort of trophy, or if YouTube decides to ever give me my plaque, then I think I will feel accomplished when it comes to that type of stuff. But till then, just gonna have to sit here and wait. See what other games I can play. Been a minute since I played Need for Speed Underground. 2, I should say, in Need for Speed Underground 2. I do have Underground 1, but I think I was just gonna make videos on that game. Plus, I don't think it's compatible on my Xbox. The 360, I should say. I wonder if it is. Is Need for Speed Underground 1 backwards compatible?
Hi, I'm Brooke Burke, and I play Rachel Teller in Need for Speed Underground 2.
See, they don't say anything.
Playing a racer in the...
They don't say anything about 1. Oh no, it's not. All right, well, I got my answer. That's weird though. It's like 2 is, but 1 isn't. Rearranging some stuff on my table. Drink me some water.
Heads up, scouts from Turbo Magazine are here.
Is this flashing? Okay. Dang. Thought I cleared it, but I guess not. Cars driving side by side.
You just scored the cover of Turbo. Congratulations, dude. So now you're ready to play director for a day. Move your car around the zone and play with the camera angles to get the perfect shot for the perfect cover. When you're happy with the setup, just press the
It's like I'm chilling with it.
camera button and snap a pic.
Dang, where'd that sign come from? Sign came from nowhere. Yes, please. That's another thing, saving on the Xbox 360. It's a lot better. You gotta like go and create like virtual memory card things that they have for the PlayStation 2. And it's like, man, just have it where the thing can save. Got me doing all this extra stuff. That's just weird, man. After this race, though, I'm gonna go ahead and call it with this stream, make myself something to eat, because I'm a little bit on the hungry side. But yeah, if EA were to remaster this game, and or even if they just, I think I missed. Where y'all got me going? But yeah, if they were to remaster this game and re-release it, I think the streets would be okay. I think a lot of people would be happy about that. Because I'm telling you right now, if anybody dares say that, oh, that's just letting me know there's like people with challenge with racing. Okay, but if anybody were to be like, oh, Need for Speed Unbound was so much better than this, I'm like, hey, do me a favor. Delete anything internet related in your house. Do not have no conversation with anybody, because I know it's not going to be logical on your part. Like, there ain't no comparison from, like, if people want to say Unbound is a good game, you very well could go ahead and say that. I ain't going to take that away from you. But when comparing it to this, nah. Yeah, I thought I was supposed to go down this way. Wait, hurry up, trucker man. But yeah, I'm like, there ain't no comparison. Even the that newer version of whatchamacallit, Most Wanted was better than Unbound. Unbound just wasn't good, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Unbound was not good at all. That's a game where I'm like, I can't accept the fact that you guys passed up on numerous opportunities to make or remaster multiple Need for Speed games, and y'all pretty much said no. Like, let's say if they were to do like a Need for Speed remastered trilogy or something. Like, hear me out on this one, EA. Need for Speed Underground 1, Need for Speed Underground 2, and Need for Speed Most Wanted. All remastered. Like, EA wouldn't have to make another Need for Speed game for like 20 years probably. 10, 20 years tops. I'm trying to think of some other good Need for Speed games. Like, just all those classic ones. If they were just to remaster all those classic ones or re-release them, yeah, it's like you'll have a lot of people out there satisfied when it comes to the Need for Speed games. Like, people would be like, they would be losing it if they said that they were gonna do some stuff like that. I'm telling you, man. Like, if there is ever a time where I have like a say-so in a video game company, and it's a company that's like well prestiged and established in the gaming community, I'm telling you right now, like, if they got like some classic video games, like let's say if EA was all like, oh, we want you to be like the front runner or something for EA games, meaning like we want you to like come up with the ideas and all that stuff, and we'll go through with it. I'm like, okay, what we need to do is remaster the old Need for Speed games. We got money, we can do it. All you just gotta do is just make it where the performance is better, slap some better skins on the game, You know, if we can't have the music in there, so be it. It ain't even like people, because it's like you gotta think of it from a streamer's perspective. It's like, okay, they ain't gonna be able to play that music out loud anyways. And I know what I remember when growing up, when I played racing games, I'd be listening to my own music. So it's like, yeah, fam, I'm like, you guys, y'all very well could, if you wanted to, come out with some different Need for Speed games. Or remaster the old ones. Are you serious? It wasn't like a multi-lap? That's crazy. Alright, well, anyways. I thought that was a multi-lap race. It felt like it was a multi-lap race. And it felt like no sprint track. Plus you got me doing a, and then also on top of that, they had like a lot of different turns and areas to go down. It's like I don't know which area I need to go down and stuff. I don't know which route gonna be the fastest. That's my first time ever playing Need for Speed, playing that race. Let's see who I can rate out to though. I can't rate out to nobody. Alright, so anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you everybody that stopped by today's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream, and peace.